快乐成长。不管你站在什么地方，抬起头都是一样的太阳。我们都是地球的孩子，上天为我们写下不同的故事。有人高，有人壮，有人需要我们帮忙。展开双手，请你和我一起唱。吼嘿吼咿嘿吼，吼嘿吼咿嘿，吼嘿吼咿嘿吼，嘿吼咿嘿吼。我们都有一个愿望，没有烦恼，快乐成长。不管你站在什么地方，抬起头都是一样的太阳。
Welcome to Taska Sri Bangsar Annual Concert cum Graduation Ceremony 2019 right here at the Garden Theatre. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, without further much ado, please welcome your graduates.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations.
And right now, ladies and gentlemen, would you all please rise for the national anthem. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Next, right now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me and welcome a special speech, which will be delivered by our young one, Medina binti Hafiz, 6 years old student from Starfish class.
A very pleasant good morning to our directors, principal, all the parents, and our beloved teachers. I am Medina from Starfish class, Taska Sri Bangsar. Today is our graduation and concert day, and I am speaking on behalf of all
Well said, Medina. Thank you very much. I like the way she speaks. She speaks with confidence and then with purpose, you know the kind of purpose. Very well done, Medina. Okay, we will now proceed with the graduation ceremony. And before that, please join me and welcome the principal and accompany the director, Mrs. Ngan, on stage for the graduation ceremony. Madam Principal, these are your graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for our first graduate, Sarah Ariel. Next recipient, Araf Neil Badraj. Next graduate is Anya Zoe Lau. Congratulations. Next, Wong Man Chien. Next recipient is Akif Edin bin Muhammad Izairi. Next will be Amin Zachary Helmi. Next, we have Medina binti Hafiz, our speaker. Next is Liu Wei Tong. Next, can we have Harish Terurchelwam? And last but not least, please welcome Suhaini Kinaleka. Okay, next, we'd like to have a group photo together with the graduates. Can we also have Teacher Amajit, Teacher B, together with Mrs. Ngan and Miss Rose, the principal, on stage? Yeah. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, our graduates for year 2019. Congratulations. Okay, thank you very much, graduates, students. Thank you to Miss Rose and the teachers as well. Mrs. Ngan, would like to invite you to remain on stage. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Mrs. Ngan to say a few words. Please welcome.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in the morning, on a weekend. Thank you so much, yeah. So dearest parents, guests, teachers and children, I welcome you to our School is Fun concert, come graduation ceremony 2019 of Taska Sri Bangsar. We also welcome our Singapore partner, Miss Josephine, who makes this special trip to be with us today, and also her daughter, Miss Vanessa. And we welcome our Creativity and Expression Afternoon Enrichment teacher, Miss Marianne. And I suppose our afternoon Mandarin teacher, Miss Kimi, is somewhere around, but it's quite dark from here, so I can't really locate where she's sitting. So it is very heartwarming also to see some of our previous students coming to participate this special occasion for us today. Your presence is very, very much appreciated. Now, every year when we are preparing for concert, it is also a time of reflection for me. To consider what? To consider how we could improve in our caring and teaching services, and also what are the important elements we uphold in this school. We definitely want to provide a safe, secured, and fun environment. These are the fundamentals of a preschool service. These three things, safety, security, fun, may seem to be three simple words, but they need a lot and a lot of content, of effort, of support, of thinking through and planning. Of course, in a preschool like us, when all the kids are so young in age, there must be physical safety. This includes also cleanliness, hygiene, healthy food and drinks. We need to support our school as if it is our own household, because all of us wants to live in a very comfortable, secured, and clean household. So even though we are a school, but we strive for that kind of standard. Now, when we talk about security, it is not limited to the physical aspect. Our lifestyle has changed so tremendously, and our society has become so complex. I think nobody will be objecting on that. We are actually also talking about securities in terms of emotion, in terms of thoughts, and in terms of things like having self-esteem and like what Medina has shared, building confidence. Hence, our school emphasizes on supporting an environment with love and respect. Now, these are big words, but how do we teach and even help a young child to understand it and to live it out? Because it's not a theoretical thing. It needs to be in the lifestyle, in us. And by the way, if you don't think so, if you didn't see it in your child, please share with me. Not of anything, because we really think that these are important qualities in a child. Now, we need to support an environment whereby the children feel safe to speak up. You know, one of the very sad things in the modern world is that many children, they don't share things in their heart. When they are sad or even happy, they just don't share with their family members. And it's very sad because for us human, we need to talk, we need to connect. It is very tough to bottle up everything within one's heart. And also, now, then perhaps you will ask me, Mrs. Ngan, how about babies and toddlers? They can't really talk so well and feedback how they feel. Yeah, that is why our expertise is important, because our teachers need to be very observant. They have their relevant training, they have the relevant experience, and they need to be very initiative. Because if we see something in school and we didn't share with you, we are not carrying out our responsibility properly. They need to sort of detect, like, is there a distress in a child? Is there something in the child's mind? We need, and because most of the time the children gets very comfortable and trusting towards their teacher, most of the time they will be able to show it, whether in behavior, in body language, or even in verbally, they will be able to express to us teacher. So it is important for all the teachers to build very good relationship with every child in this school. Now, in our school, we also believe that children need to learn boundary. And a very, I would say this word sometimes we don't talk about it a lot, that is delayed gratification. The reason being, because we are high-tech, everything is short and immediate, just a click of the finger. Even if you want to send or don't send, you accidentally touch it, that's it. Yeah? So they cannot understand patience. They cannot understand, please wait. They cannot understand that, okay, I may not get my reward now, but I will get it later. It's a very difficult concept to teach modern days kids. But in the olden days, it's easier. Also, the other thing very important in a child growing is learning how to self-control, how to regulate one's emotion. Because these qualities, it's not only now, it will take them very far off, like many years, whether they go to primary school, secondary school, colleges, university, at work, all these things are very important qualities. And most of the time, if they learn all this well, they will have successes in life. Yes, honestly, I could discipline my own child. I mean, the school can leave it to the parents. Yeah, I mean, we just teach and just impart knowledge. But to me, I know I'm a mother of 4. Honestly speaking, in reality, things will turn out very different. When I'm tired after work, when I have my own challenges in life. Guess what? Oh, one more thing. When sometimes, you know, my heart is so soft, I give in to my kids begging, yeah? Then I forgot all the ideals I have in disciplining my child. And then they were not learned. So it is actually it's quite challenging for a parent to discipline the child at home, because you are also coupled with the emotion that you are the mom and the dad. Yeah? So I feel that because our students are all very young in age, we have to do a part. But parents, I want to make it clear. In school, we do a part, but we have boundaries too. For example, we will not exercise any inappropriate methods. Because if sometimes the wrong method is being used, it can actually turn out to be a discouragement rather than an encouragement, or rather than helping them to grow. Also, today I want to remind all of you a good news. Yeah, it's really a good news to the parents. Now, in our school, we have this program. It's called KIDS. And it stands for kindness, integrity, diligence, and sharing. And I know that, sometimes you see my teacher wearing a red t-shirt, a school t-shirt. On the back of the t-shirt, these 4 words are printed. And we actually teach and practice and impart all these good values in our children. Why do we have to do that? Because life is not about acquiring knowledge only. The biggest part of life is actually about developing your understanding about interaction with people. It's about how do you build relationship in the future? How do you maintain relationship? How do you advance relationship? And all this needs a lot of social skill, a lot of understanding of life, a lot of good values. So that is why we want to start from young. As young as a baby, we impart these values. We have our ways. So in a way, I need you all to trust us. Now, we are talking about modern day children. And yes, thanks to technology and media, our children have a lot more exposure than our time. Whether these exposures are good or bad, hard to tell, but children learn best when it is fun. Hence, the teaching needs to be fun, needs to be creative, needs to be participative, needs to be active and initiative. In our school, we emphasize on experiential learning. That means we guide the children through activity and to let them explore and to experience so that they learn. And hence, every student will receive differently because it's a very personal learning outcome. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, my staff team, because I really salute them. Even though I'm not their student, but I really salute them because they are very committed, they are very creative, they always put the interests of the child ahead, and they made very many sacrifices. May not be known to the parents, but I appreciate all these things. And also, I will also highlight, being a teacher, we always impart. We keep on giving out, imparting. But we are saying mostly coaching, mostly teaching knowledge. But a person can't always just give out. There must be a balance. So in our school, we also believe that the teacher needs constant learning. So we also believe in training our teachers or even sending them to appropriate or suitable exposure or workshops. So learning is kind of a two-way thing. It is not just us teaching the kids. It's actually, and also surprisingly, some children teach us valuable lessons in life. So it takes a child to teach an adult valuable lessons in life. Now, a concert preparation is a very good tool to the school because it is creating a platform whereby children could develop through multiple channels and means in terms of knowledge, skill, coordination, social aspect, everything, yeah. A concert is also a good memory for the children and of course to you as well. But I must say, it can be a nightmare to my teachers. But I'm sorry, they need this nightmare every year. Yeah, I couldn't spare them from that. Now, for me, despite the wide exposure of these children through media, through technology, I really hope that in our school is a balance. That means they acquire knowledge and they also acquire how to be good as a person. Now, the word good is very simple, but it is actually very complex behind this word. I hope you understand what I mean. Yeah, to get to that stage is a lot of building, a lot of training. So I think today I have spoken enough. Yeah, I mean, I just want to take this opportunity to share with you that the school are very serious about our services. We want to always be focused. We want to really build our foundation on important elements because most of us here are parents. We understand the importance. You all are very important people in your child's life. So now, without further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show by your kids. Thank you.
We're going to start the first show with the Letterland theme song, performed to you by the 17 months, as young as the 17 months, right all the way to the 6 years old. So ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the Letterland theme song. That's the opening.
Letterland, Letterland, there could be no better land for meeting a duck, a man with a hat, an orange or two, and a clever old cat. So let's go to Letterland, Letterland, Letterland. Walter Walrus Wetterland meets slithering Sam, a king who can kick, a quarrelsome queen, all make noisy Nick. So let's go to Letterland, let's go to Letterland today.
You know why they're still sitting there? Your encouragement not warm enough lah. Okay. Be ready for more surprises, Alright, so I think the second performance is ready. It's gonna be a very familiar song. And we need the mics. Okay, and it's going to be performed to you by the 5 and 6 years old. It's given a title called Bangun Pagi, which is a poem depicting the daily routine for students to go to school. At school, they are reading, writing, singing, and drawing, alongside with the teachers are instilling them the hard work and success. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the 5 and 6 years old Bangun Pagi.
Jumpa cikgu depan pintu.
Okay. Oh, the berjaya also like kung fu like that. Oh. Okay, thank you guys.
1, 2, 3, terima kasih. 1, 2, 3.
This is what we call discipline. Ah.